All right, I actually recorded this earlier and I had to delete the video or cut the whole thing because my 7-month-old baby was screaming or crying upstairs, so she made the first part of the video unusable. No problems. I'm doing a review. Full disclosure, I'm not a reviewer. So only reason why I'm doing this is because I want people to know about this vacuum, the Roomba 105 VAC robot plus autofill and empty dock. Why am I doing this? Because this is a brand new Roomba vacuum, and this is the second one that we've had. It's brand new. Came out in what, March, I think, the 1st of March. And so we're already getting another one? Yeah, we're already getting another one on Roomba. So I unboxed it, and you'll see the second half of the video, but anyway, so here's our old one. Like I said, we bought it. We've had numerous iRobots, the 5, the 8, 5, the 7, the 8. We love them. This 105 is, I don't know, mixed reviews. I took some notes, but basically, so it's smaller profile than the other robot, than our i8, because this is what I'm compared to. This is considerably smaller, much easier to dock. You got these two little bar strips, and it just kind of, you can see on the little dock station right here, you got the two little strips, pulls right up to it, and bam, it's charging. No more dealing with the freaking going up the ramp, down the ramp, up the ramp, down the ramp. All that shit's gone. Pardon my French, I apologize, I won't cuss anymore. All that's gone. Little vacuum thing here. When it vacuums, it's not extremely noisy like the i8. The only reusable thing on our i8 is the bag. Everything else that comes with this is brand new and is not reusable. Are the batteries reusable? I don't honestly know. Something I need to find out. So what do we like about it? One of the things I didn't like about our i8 is that I had to have lights on. So I had these little teeny lights all over the place, and so that it could see at night. Or you'd have to vacuum early in the morning when the sun starts coming up, because it just didn't vacuum in the dark well. With LiDAR, that's not an issue. So I do like the fact that it could vacuum in the middle of the night while we're sleeping, and it's not intrusive-ish. I like the fact that on the app you can do live viewing. So while it's vacuuming the house, you can open up the app and you can see exactly where it's vacuuming. Now, what I don't know is that a nature of this system and its ability to talk to the application, or is it just a new application? So when you get the system, it forces you to download the new application. We could not use the old iRobot app with this new robot. When you open the box up, there's a QR code and you have to scan it to download the new app. And in the new app, the functionality of the new app is not as user-friendly as the old app. Like if I go to map the house, but I happen to have a room closed, normally you could have that door open in the old map and it would find that room and it would map out that room and it would add it to the other map. Not the new app. The new app, now you have 2 maps. You can't merge those maps together. It's stupid. There are some things about it that I do like, but for the most part, it was just not very user-friendly. But anyhow, and this is quiet compared to our i8 when it's vacuuming the house. It's pretty quiet, and even when it's emptying the dustbin, it's quiet compared to the old one. Now, what do we not like? Or let me say, what is the problem that we have with this that required us to reach out to Roomba and get it sent back? Well, I'll go through the things that we've had issues with that we didn't tell Roomba, but then the last thing is what we had the issue with that we ended up getting a new one. So first thing, this little spinner brush, I forgot what it's called, it gets the corners and all that stuff. This thing just presses on now. It doesn't screw on like the old one, and it just randomly pops off. So we find it around the house, wherever, because it just pops off. I don't know where this one is. It just disappeared somewhere in the house. We'll end up finding it one day, I'm sure, but wherever it is, it just popped off. The dustbin on this little teeny tiny dustbin, compared to the other one, it's tiny. And then here is the whatchamacallit, the filter goes in here. So you got the, you got the little filter, you got the dustbin, and we're sending this back, by the way, to Roomba. They're probably gonna do some diagnostics on it, little dust, whatever. So this dustbin is tiny. We have dogs with long hair, Australian Shepherds, and it fills this bin up, and it's constantly going back and emptying itself. So it's kind of annoying, but I mean, that's the nature of having a small bin. It's a little bit lower profile, not much lower. This little LiDAR thing right here keeps it from going underneath some of the furniture that our eye could go underneath. But I like the LiDAR, so I'll deal with it. Battery. I don't know how large this battery is, but it seems like it sucks up the battery more than the i8. The i8 could vacuum our house in about 2.5, 3 hours. This one takes like 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. Is it because of the small battery? Is it because it's constantly having to go from wherever in our house back to the dustbin and back and forth, back and forth? I don't know, but it takes almost twice as long to vacuum our house, and our downstairs is roughly, I don't know, 1,500 square feet, something like that. And the only carpet we have is 2 rugs. Let's see here, doesn't pick up dog hair well. We have ruggables, so it's not like deep pile carpet. We have ruggable carpets or ruggable rugs, so it's a very fine pile, or like tiny pile, and it just doesn't pick up the dog hair. What it does is it mats the dog hair in a clump and just leaves it, and we pick dog hair clumps up all over the place. So it doesn't vacuum up the dog hair very well. Annoying, but whatever. And recently it just starts dying in the middle of a room. It's not stuck anywhere, it just dies. Like I don't know if it loses where it is, whatever, but we'll just find it, it'll be dead in the middle of a room. Yeah, new app, it's frustrating. Like I said, it doesn't locate new rooms, and if you have a new room, it creates a new map. This thing, whenever it's doing something, oh, I'm gonna go do this, or I'm not, when it goes to each room, it doesn't, but it's like, oh, battery low, go back to home to recharge. It'll tell you that. I'm like, I don't need for you to tell me that, just go do it. Or, I mean, it has a lot of different random prompts and commands that it'll tell you what it's doing. And it's not necessarily annoying, but I vacuum at like 1 o'clock in the morning. From 1 o'clock until 5 o'clock is when it's vacuuming, and it'll be in our bathroom, and it always goes back to the bin in our bathroom at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I can hear it go, need to go back, or whatever it is, like need to go home to recharge, empty dustbin. Then I'm just like, I don't need to hear that at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we probably need to adjust the schedule so it vacuums our room earlier, but it talks too much. You may be able to turn it off, I don't know, but whatever. Why did we contact Roomba? And why did they send us a new one? So, this is the brush. Single brush versus the 2. It's got 2 ends that, like one that little pops in and then it drops down. Well, where it pops in, it's completely stripped. And I was like, okay, well that's weird. So I thought maybe it just stripped this, and so we got a new brush, and it wouldn't go in. I was like, what the heck, the hole's too small. And so we contacted, and they were like, oh, we'll send us a recording, a video, and we'll send you a new brush. We don't need a new brush. There's something wrong with it. What's wrong with it is, inside here where it sticks in there, I don't know if this wheel froze up or if this got stuck, but for whatever reason, this got stripped out. And now the hole is actually smaller, so you can't put any more brush tips in there. And so instead of just replacing this part, I don't know, instead of replacing this part, they sent us a whole new one. My guess is because this is so new, there's probably not a lot of replacement parts, and so it's easier for them to send a new one. And they're gonna send us one back. Oh, and I just remembered something I forgot to write down. The swivel ball. The swivel ball on the old one is pretty easy to pop out. This one, it is a giant pain in the butt. I mean, it is extremely difficult to get out. You have to get pliers and reach in there, pop it out. It does not come out easy. It is, I don't know if it's just this one. We'll find out when I get the other one, but because we have dog hair, it gets matted in here. So we want to pop out the bulb or the little ball, and it just not come out easy at all. It is a giant pain in the ass. So that's the other one that's really frustrating. But yeah, it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't pick up things. I'll be quite honest. I don't think it's as good as the i8. I like the LiDAR feature, being able to vacuum at night, but right now, I'm not impressed. For the amount of money that we spent on it, I'm not impressed. The only reason why we got this one, if I had, say, Roomba didn't reimburse us, a brand new one, would I buy this again? Not a chance in hell. Am I recommending you to buy it? Yes and no. I'm not an innovator. We don't normally buy brand new products. We normally allow bugs to work their way through. And the only reason why we bought it is because the i8 died. It died on us after like 3 years. And we had replaced all of the parts inside of it. You know, and I replaced the motor, I replaced wheels, I replaced a whole bunch of crap. I had it like 3-4 years, something like that. Love that robot. And we needed, and I was like, I'm not gonna replace any more parts. We just need to get a new one. And I almost bought another one. And then I saw this and I said, well, let's try it. I'm not an innovator. I like bugs to work their way out. And I'm concerned that there's gonna be too many bugs. And there's a bunch of bugs. It's brand freaking new. And so that's probably why they want this back, to figure out what they do and don't like, and hearing from consumers like me. So I don't know. They may work through their bugs. They may fix the app, because there's app issues as well. Like I said, you have to download the new app. I don't, you know, so I'm not a fan of the app, but I just know that if I had to buy this again, I wouldn't. Take with it what you're worth. Now, back to the other video where I actually unboxed it. Like I said, I'm not a professional reviewer. There's a lot of me just misspeaking, whatever. I don't necessarily care. I just wanted to open it up so you could see what it's like, because when I bought this, there was nothing out there. And we're now, I don't know, 5-6 months into this thing being on the market. So there may be some reviews, there may not. But this one's gonna be unvarnished. And I'm damn sure I'm not getting paid. And like I said, Roomba was nice enough to give us another one, but we've only had it, what, March? Was it the very end of March, I think? So April, May, June, July, August, 5 months. All of August, and now probably like 5.5 months we've only had this thing, and they have to replace it. So whatever, hopefully our new one is better. We have to, it's been charging. When you get it, you have to charge the whole thing before you can connect it to the app. So it's been charging for the last couple hours. We'll connect it to the app tomorrow. But anyhow, if you want to see a video of it doing its thing, or see a video of the app or whatever, if you haven't downloaded in the app, just leave comments and I'll answer whatever questions you have. All right, I hope this helps.